Need some coins to that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out mudpacks.com where you guys can open up exciting packs, win tons of mud coins, and withdraw the coins to your account. Use code ZERK for 15% off.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Another Sunday morning, another episode of Pack and Play. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Tamrock for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Turn notifications bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, make sure to head down in the comment section, go over to the Underdog Fantasy Discord, head over to announcements, and fill out that Google form because after Selection Sunday, you guys are going to be able to pick a team that you want to vote on for the booster special with March Madness. And as long as the team that we all come together and vote on ends up advancing, we're going to continue to get more and more booster specials for that team. So check out Underdog Fantasy. You can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100. Fill out that Google form and check out my Twitter because my NBA picks for today will probably be up here in a couple of hours. Now, also, I need you guys to get down in the comment section and leave me 2 challenges to do in the next episode of Pack and Play. The 2 challenges for today. Number 1, get 300 passing yards and I get to choose a kicker that I want. Interesting challenge that you guys decided to vote on there, but okay, we don't really use kickers too much, but you know what? Maybe it'll win us a game. We get like a really good kicker, right? There are a lot of very good kickers. I could buy one that's 800,000 coins. Probably won't, but the second challenge for today is if I beat my opponent by 10 or more points, I get to choose a player off of their team. So, I mean, kind of interesting challenges. 2 really good ones, to be honest. We can get 2 very good upgrades. Usually I wouldn't allow this many good challenges, these 2 here, because I can get like 2 98s potentially. But for today's episode only, I'll let it slide. We're off to a little bit of a rough start. So those are the 2 challenges for today. This is the offense. This is the defense. Also, I do want to mention this to you guys because we have Calvin Johnson on the team. I've been holding on to Calvin in particular because, you know, with Calvin Johnson, we could have upgraded him to his next card. We have an issue though. His card that he has is the season champion. So we're obviously not going to be able to get that. I think we have to move on from Calvin Johnson, unfortunately. So I'm going to look for the next wide receiver that we can get, and we're going to have to move on from him because I am most certainly not grinding out to level 50, something, whatever it is over here. The NFL season may be over, but there is still a ton of stuff to do on Underdog Fantasy. If you guys didn't know, Underdog Fantasy also has pick'em entries available for the NBA, college basketball, esports, hockey, MLB, MMA, a ton of stuff that you guys can check out, and I'm always putting up picks over on my Twitter. And of course, using the pick'em entries, you guys can go ahead and 20 times your entry if you hit all 5 picks correct, or use the insurance feature, which will allow you to still win even if you miss on one. Now, not only does Underdog have a bunch of different things you can do for pick'ems, but they also have a bunch of drafts. You guys can go and enter the big tournaments, enter some of the smaller ones, or even start private tournaments where you can invite your friends to play. Make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy and use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100. And as I said, I'm always posting up picks over on my Twitter. Well, let's get into this. As you guys can see, that is my top 3 right there and my opponent's top 3. Yikes. All right, so my opponent has a stacked team. This is the best team we've faced the entire year in Pack and Play. So I'm very worried. I mean, he's got all of the team of the year guys out here that he could possibly want in the team anyways. He's got Bosa right there, Fred Warner. I think I saw Pat Surtain on that right side of the defense as Kelsey. All right. Actually, no, that's not Surtain. He actually has Sauce over there. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Let's see if we can pick up this first down. We do have AJ open out of the backfield. We're going to get the first down. Okay, so let's see how we're going to be able to move the ball here as we are going to have, once again, Kelsey wide open, which, by the way, Kelsey does have the team of the year now. So it wouldn't really be like a crazy upgrade, but yeah, we could upgrade Travis Kelsey to his team of the year if he has a good enough game. As we're down to the 48-yard line now, I think we're going to get Kelsey open here. Yep, Travis Kelsey. I was hoping to stay in bounds there and turn up the field. You know what? I think we might get the same exact look right here. And if we do, then we could go to Kelsey, or real quick, let's just throw it underneath to A.J. Dillon and almost pick up a first down. I'm pretty sure he would expect me to run the football here, right? He would probably expect me to run the ball. So I'm expecting him to jump instantly towards the middle with Fred Warner, and he did not jump instantly, but we still got D-Hop taking a hit stick. All right, and let's see if he has quarterback sneak defense, as I'm going to try to QB sneak this in with Mark Brunell, and we get him for the TD. Now, this is where I'm a little bit worried. For sure, a little bit worried out here. Honestly, offensively, too, I'm pretty worried. But defensively, trying to stop this team is going to be something. 2nd down and 2 coming up. He does have Stabler, but he also has Bo. So I'm expecting a ton of runs, and my run D is just not good. Honestly, expecting probably another run here, as he's had so much success. And actually, no, he's not going to run it, and he's going to go deep down the middle of the field instead. AJ Green wide open. Now, will we continue to run the ball here, now down at the 35, and nope, this is going to be a play action. That was such a very, very obvious play action. I will say I am extremely scared to try to run man coverage versus this guy, so I'm just not going to try it right now, as I thought I had that bottled. I seriously thought that I filled, like, every gap right there. 3rd and 1 coming up, though. And if I was him, I'd just run it. But instead, he's going to pass the ball. That could have been a pick. That could have so easily have been an interception right there. 4th down and 3 coming up. Just going to look out over the middle. And wow, I got lucky. I don't know if I got extremely lucky right there, or if that was an under pressure throw. To be honest, I didn't see. But I think I got lucky. And we'll take it. That's a pack. All right, 2nd down and 7 coming up. We do have A.J. Dillon just quickly throwing it out there with a spin move as well. We're doing pretty good, but we've got to be careful versus this guy. He has such a good team. I mean, if I make one slight error, it could lead to a very, very easy pick 6, as we do have Terry McLaurin open here, staying in bounds. I don't want to fumble the ball. Okay, so we're down to the 30-yard line. Let's see what he does with his user here. We're going to have DeAndre Hopkins wide open for a TD. All right, so we have 3 total packs right now, guys. We are up 14-0, looking pretty good, as he is going to start off with a run to the outside, get the tackle. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Will he go back to the run game? I'm not sure, but he does have Jefferson, Carmichael, obviously some very, very good receivers that I likely cannot guard. This is going to be really, really risky here, but I am going to run some man coverage and hope that it works out. I really, really am going to hope that it works out here, as I'm going to look out over the middle, and that did work out. Denzel Ward with the interception. We're going to pitch it back to Julius Peppers. That's another pack. My opponent just quit the game. So we get 1 for the win, 1 for the rage quit, 1 for the blowout, and we did beat him by 10 plus. Well, that was the best team that we have faced the entire year, and we just beat them 14-0. So we did not throw for 300 yards. However, we did get 7 packs, which means we also got a special pack. And we get to go ahead and pick 1 player they had on their team, which their team was really, really good. That was really the best team we faced the entire year. So there are a lot of options, but let's start off by doing these 7 get-a-golds. So we did just open up 1 get-a-gold right there. Then we have to go ahead and buy another 15 gold plus player pack bundle, and we get to open up 6 of these packs. Also, we do get a rare strategy item here now that we have this pack in the game. We did, update that, so I get to open up 1 of these. That took like 10 years to open up for some reason. The game is just moving really slow. We get an epic, though. I'll take it. All right, so we have 1 of these 82 pluses and then 15 gold pluses. So we're going to open up this, and then we have 5 packs to get into, as, yeah, servers. They are moving really, really slow. Let's open up these 5 gold plus player packs, and then we'll get into everything else that we have to do, and we can go ahead and take a player for my opponent's team, which I really don't know what we're going to do just yet. I think I have an idea, but like, he had a lot of really, really good players. So I got to think about this for a moment. He had a lot of good D linemen, corners. There was 1 player on the offensive side of the ball, though, that I saw that I think would make our offense pretty good. Pretty good here. But this is the last get a gold, and we just get nothing but golds there, so not really all that great. But now we do get to go ahead and do an elite pack. So let's go ahead and do our elite pack here for getting over 5 packs. And actually, do we not have elite packs in the store anymore? No, we don't. Okay, so I had to do the cheapest pack in the store that guarantees us an elite, which I believe will be the Star Fantasy pack. Okay, I'm kind of surprised we don't have just the regular elite pack anymore. Okay, I don't remember the last time they actually just straight up pulled that out of the store. But let's do the Star Fantasy pack here. We'll see what we get. We get an 80 overall Richie Grant. We'll go with that 80 overall. Doesn't really matter too much. Just going to quick sell them. I was really hoping to get another elite there in round number 2, but we do not. All right, so quick selling all the cards we just got there, guys. We had 5,500 training. Not much. So as you guys can see, this is the offense that I have, and then this is the defense. Now, I looked back at who my opponent had on their team. There's a lot of good options. All right, there's a ton of good options that we could potentially get. I feel like there's one very obvious option, though, that we should do. Now, defensively, we do need some pass rush help. We also kind of need help at corner. We have Shaquille Griffin. I'm just hoping he somehow gets like a free agency card or something that we can go ahead and upgrade this 93 overall with. Because after having 3 pick sixes in a game, we already confirmed that the next upgrade he gets, we're getting instantly, and we can just get it right off the bat. So, I thought about maybe getting Sauce for a moment, but as I said, Calvin Johnson has to go, right? Calvin Johnson has to go. I think I know the perfect player to replace him. And that, of course, is going to be Harold Carmichael. As I've told you guys many, many times before, in my opinion, the most dominant receiver in the game. Now, of course, the 96 speed is kind of falling behind a little bit. You know, we're getting 98 speed wide receivers pretty frequently here. But for my team and what I need, I think having a guy that I can chug up an aggressive catch to bail me out, yeah, I will take that 10 out of 10 times. Welcome to the team. Man, these servers are terrible today. All right, so went ahead and got Harold Carmichael, put him in the team, and now we're quick selling Calvin Johnson, which gives us 50,000 training. Unfortunately, I really, really wish that we had, you know, Team of the Year packs. That'd be awesome. I would save up to do them, but we don't have Team of the Year packs. So what I'm going to do with our training points instead, I think is going to be, there's still a lot of AKA players we could use. Still a lot. Definitely still a lot of AKA players we could use. Plus, if we manage to get like a 94 overall of an AKA player, we can throw them in the lineup, then use them there. You guys know what I'm saying. So let's go ahead, open up a couple of these. By the way, I did throw abilities on Carmichael, but I'm going to go through play the solos for Carmichael so that way we can actually unlock his last ability bucket in there. Because currently we can't unlock that last ability bucket unless you play the solos, and there's just no way to get that through pack and play. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that. We get 89 overall Teron Armstead and a final 89 plus, and I'm gonna see how many of these AK players we actually have, because I've completely lost track of that. As we get a 94 Warden. We already have him. You guys can see I don't have enough 89 overalls just yet, but we do have 7 out of the 9. So next episode, we'll work on getting these last 2, and we can get a 94 overall player of our choice. So with that being said, I still think this was a W episode because we got Harold Carmichael, which again, I'll work on his actual abilities will run on him. But aside from that, that was pretty much it. Kind of a shorter episode, but definitely a good one because that is a much needed upgrade. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Check out Underdog Fantasy, fill out that form down below in the Underdog Discord. I'll see you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.